Okay, what's up everybody? My name is Anna, and today we are going to be doing a little sesh and going through what's in my stoner bag. Okay, so I also have my stoner box. So this is kind of like my on-the-go like travel stuff, and like when I'm going to sesh with friends, or like last night I was at like a little bit of a function party thing. This is what I bring in my little backpack when I'm going somewhere. I got a clean bowl, a little bit grinded up still from last night. I think this is, I don't know, it's a mix of so much stuff right now. I have a decent amount of weed, but I think I'm gonna plan on filming 2 videos today just because I have today, tomorrow, and the next day off, because today is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, or Labor Day, or whatever, whichever one that one is, the one that happens around this time. That's the one. So we're gonna take a hit first and then we'll get started. Let's do it. Cheers. Still a little green in that bowl. Okay. So I tend to smoke bongs when I sorry everyone, when I film, because I think it's like easier to like sesh and talk, and I'm not like holding a J the whole time. But like usually my preferred like on the go sesh is like a joint or something. Like, so I have this little dime bags bag with me that I carry in my little fanny, and in here I have the perforated tips and the original tips from Raw. I have the purple Blazy Susan papers. I have the Deadhead rolling papers by Blazy Susan. My pink Elements papers in the 1/1/4, and then some white Playboy papers. Cause this shit is a girl blunt. I only smoke girl blunts. So, just kidding. But I really like the Blazy Susan papers. They're a little bit thicker, but even though they're colored, they like don't have like chlorine and like other chemical stuff in there for you. Same with the Elements ones, and Elements are made by the same people as Raw. Riot made the Playboy papers. I have my 300 packs of the like classic Raws. I like them because they come in like a sheet instead of like folded. And these are literally the easiest papers to roll. So if I'm ever like struggle bussing like another joint, like do you ever have a joint where you're rolling and it's just like literally not working? Like I always go back to these because they're classic and they work really well. Then I have my king size papers in here. I have my Raw Lyrical Lemonade papers, my king size pink Elements, the ethereal Raws, the classic Raws and the Kings, and then the classic Elements and the Kings. I actually roll most of my king size in either the ethereals or the Element king size. And then there's a couple more things in here. I always keep a pen cap for some reason because I think it's just easier to poke and scrape shit out of like my bowls. So I don't know, just a pen cap. I got these redness eye drops. I don't really get red eyes unless I like cough a lot, but I have friends that get really red eyes, so that comes in clutch. More original Raw tips, and then from my Jeffree Star grinder, the little Keef scoop. And then in this little back pocket, I got this little espresso spoon for my me espressos. Just kidding. I think it's just easier sometimes to like scoop shit out of my grinder or scrape shit out of my grinder. But I saw it and I literally thought it was so cute. And I don't really drink coffee, but I was like, a mini spoon, that's fucking cute. And then this Moose Labs for joints and blunts. Because like if I'm seshing with other people and like I don't want like my lipstick touching their like the joint or something, or I don't want like, you know, whatever, just courteous, and I don't want to like be gross for other people. I have the Moose Labs, the mini filters for that one. I have 5 of those, and then I have some pre-rolled tips in here from Raw. I carry my big mouthpiece by Moose Labs in here. I have, this thing is literally a lifesaver. So it has a mini spoon on it. It has like a debowler, like poker thing. And then it has this tamper to like tamp out your bowls or whatever. Or I use it to like smash out the end of like joints or whatever if I don't want to finish them. But it has literally come in so fucking clutch. It is like my favorite thing in the whole world. I love it. As you can see, my friends call me like the most accessorized stoner just because I have like so many little things. But like whatever is going to make your sesh easier, I think is so worth it. Okay, I have a little bit left in the grinder. Let's do another little bowl before I keep going. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do like a joint sesh or something. I'm gonna film a joint sesh after this just because I've got some stuff on my mind and I just kind of want to chill and chat. I didn't snap it, so there's a little left in it. We'll do that in a second. Just because I don't really have weed still in my grinder, and I want to take at least 1 or 2 more hits for this. So I have this thing. It's super dope. It's made out of recycled ocean plastic. I don't remember the brand, but you push the sides like this and it opens, and I keep cones in there. But you can keep up to 5 pre-rolls in there at a time. It's kind of messy. But I keep 2 mini OCB cones on me all the time, 2 1 1/4 raw cones, and then 1 mango pop cone, just in case. But that thing I love. I've had it for a pretty long time. It's not super smell proof, but it's like enough smell proof that it's like, you know, makes it worth it. Then, because I don't like super carry a tray around with me, I have the raw hemp rolling paper Artisano papers, and they have the tips. It turns into the tray. But something funny about me is I like most of the time can kind of roll anywhere. It doesn't really matter. I don't super smoke cigarettes. I vaped for a long time. I still do on and off. But I have a friend that smokes snaps, which is like, or not snaps, chops, which is like a half tobacco, half weed. But if I'm having like a really rough day, I'll smoke a cig, and not a full one. I'll cut them in half and I'll smoke half of them. But I'm not a big cig smoker. They like make my lungs hurt, like literally thinking about it. But sometimes like I'm having such a bad day, I like really need that pain, which sounds like super depressing, but like I don't know. I have the full-size Moose Labs mouth filters. I don't really like, a lot of like everyday stoners don't really fuck with a hand pipe. I don't really either, but it's convenient, so I keep one in here all the time. It's just like a cheap one that I got. It's really pretty, but I don't really care if it breaks or I lose it because it wasn't super expensive, and I don't really fuck with hand pipes that much. I honestly prefer like one hitters with dugouts and stuff to like a pipe. It's just so rough like on my throat. I guess I can get rid of some of the dust in here. It's just so like rough on my throat that like it's insane. Okay, and then here in the front I keep this mini like scissors with me to cut blunt wraps, to cut the end of joints off, to do I don't know, it just comes in really handy. I keep an extra lighter in here, just a plain blue Bic. And then this pocket ashtray comes in so clutch. It's by Raw. It's just like this bag, and literally you just ash in it, and it's like full with like metal and shit. But it comes in so clutch. It's not like super smell proof, but like, you know, when you don't want to like fucking ash in your car, it comes in so clutch. There was last night's blunt in there, so it gets good use. It comes in really handy. I always keep it in my bag just because like I don't want like carry around an ashtray, and like I don't know, it's just really convenient for like boxing and stuff like that, which I don't do that much anymore since my car has been having some trouble. And like, it's cute to like, Mac Dizzle always says it's cute to smell like weed, but when I want my car to get actually fixed, I don't want them to be like, oh, she smokes weed, she doesn't care if her car is fixed or not. Like, I want my car fixed, you know? And then I carry around a doob tube. We're gonna speed run through my stoner box because this is like, whatchamacallit, like I bring it sometimes, but it's got a bunch of fun stickers on it. But it's just like my extras when like my other stuff's dirty or when I just like need to grab something else quick. So let's speed run this, finish that bowl really quick. Okay. Left because the bowl is so small. All right, so open it up. Let's get in. I have my red Jeffree Star grinder. It is pretty beat up, but it's huge and I love it. My friend has a Jeffree Star grinder and has had it for a really long time. Loves it. It collects like so much keef. I have like a little jar of keef that I collect, and it collects the most keef because it's like got the biggest net. It's just my biggest one. It's really nice, but it's getting beat up and it makes me really sad. My diamond grinder, it is super dirty right now, but I love my diamond grinder. It is kind of messy on the inside, but it's also red. I love red, but it's not my favorite color. Blue is my favorite color. I have two plastic puck grinders. Yeah, I like them, but once they start getting dirty and like stuff like that, I don't like it. But it makes it's really good for like packing a lot of blunts. Not packing a lot of blunts, rolling a lot of blunts and stuff, because you can grind a lot of weed fast. Two doob tubes, a G-rolls, this fun raw tins that I got that had pre-rolled tips in it, and I just keep extra cones in there. Another falling out because I'm trying to go fast and I'm sewing. A pack or a Ziploc bag with a bunch of King Palm packers and some fucking Q-tips. A little one hitter that's like 1.5 inches long. It looks like a cig. A grinder from my local, or not a grinder, a fucking lighter from my local smoke shop. A doob tube that says "for my bitch" on it. I don't know. I didn't even know it said that. I just grabbed a bunch of them out of the container, and I was like looking at them afterwards, and I was like, "For my bitch," like what the fuck? But it holds a cigarette, I guess. I don't know. I bought a Karl Lagerfeld dress, and this is really nice to like clean my like my rolling tray, I guess. A bunch of little pieces of hemp wick, used hemp wick. 2 packs of King Palm flavored tips. Another little grinder keef scraper that I made a little chain for, and this hook that is super convenient to debowl. That's everything that's in there. That's everything that's in my stoner containers. I think I'm gonna do like a stone stuff collection video, like all my extras, all my little bits and bobs. Like I have a bunch of grinders. I might do like my paper collection one time. I know like people aren't really gonna watch them, and like I'm kind of making them for me, which is like really cool because like I want to remember all of these parts of like my stoner journey, I guess. I hate that it's like become my personality because everyone's like avoid the bitch that like it's become her personality, but I don't know, I just think it's like art and like a passion and like really cool. I don't know, and it's helped me so much with my mental health and my like chronic pain and my everything that like it just has been really really beneficial, and I want to like share that with other people because it's done so much for me, you know. And I know a lot of people say that and everyone's like, you're just a fucking stoner, shut up. But you know, I feel like an off-brand pharmacist that didn't go to college, or I did go to college but I dropped out, and now I work a part-time job, and I want to share like my love of being a stoner with you guys and my life. And I don't know, I'm pretty much an open book all the time, I guess, but y'all don't really know that much about me. But that's okay. I'm saying y'all like people are watching this, but I'm just talking to future me. Well, I'm gonna probably grind some weed and get ready to film my next video. I'll see you guys in it. Bye.